I want to bring up to the stage Ryan Serhant.
What's up, Florida?
I'm gonna grab a coffee.
No. When I was a little kid and we were moving around all the time, every time we'd move, we'd go to a new town, a new house. The moving truck would be there, they'd be taking out all the furniture, my mom would be helping, and my dad would look at me and my little brother. It's like, all right, here we go. And he'd march us down the driveway, and we'd say, we're going to make friends. And he'd make us knock on the door, people would come to the door, and we'd have to say, hi, I'm Ryan. Hi, I'm Jack. My little brother's name is Jack. We just moved in across the street. Will you be our friend?
It's warm here. Hey, Florida. We're back.
You don't want to go 10, 20 years from now in the future and say, if I'd only, right? Oh, if I'd only knocked on that guy's house. If I'd only gone that one extra step and taken that one little extra piece of initiative. If I'd only memorized, that's all it was. If I'd only memorized information about streets and buildings. If I'd only said, yes, I could have done that deal. If I'd only just had the courage, I would have started my company during COVID when everyone told me not to. I shouldn't have listened to them. That's what everybody said. Parents, every single person. They said, everyone else is way smarter than you. They know what they're doing. They're firing people left and right. Do not start a business right now. But in my mind, when things are really, really scary and things are crazy, everyone's watching their back. You let them watch their back and you run forward as much as you possibly can. Every single person I've ever met started as a stranger, right? Every person I've just been hanging out with backstage, right? They're friends now, but they were strangers 2 hours ago. Like, that's super cool to me. So that's why I love being in situations like this, especially with other real estate agents, because we all are part of the same business. And we can all do business together, right? I'm in New York, you guys are here, we could probably share clients. You have no idea what could come from tonight, right? Good or bad. I've been on this like crazy train for 12 years. I just blew up my whole life in the middle of COVID. What do I do now? I can't go knock on doors in New York City, I'll get shot. And no one's at those doors right now, so I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna make phone calls. I hate cold calling, I hate reaching out to people cold, but I'm gonna do it because that's what I did when I was 7. I'm gonna reach out to people and say, hey, my name's Ryan. I'm not gonna ask you to be my friend, but I'm just gonna ask you, how you doing? And that was my work. Because right now I'm starting my own business and I've got to refigure out my brand. And in the middle of COVID, what am I doing? I'm in this stream. I want to get to the river. Right? The river is building the brokerage, making it bigger, making it better. And so I started reaching out to interior designers, contractors, personal concierges, lawyers, divorce attorneys. Divorce is huge during COVID, right? Huge. One of those people that I reached out to actually responded and said, hey, you know what? I actually have a guy, he said he's looking for a rental. Do you do rentals? Because you started your own firm, so now you're probably just like this little startup in need of money. It's like, I haven't done a rental since like 2010. I've done like $4.5 billion in sales, but sure, I'll do rentals, no problem. I'm a brand new, I gotta figure it out, right? I'm in this fucking stream, rentals. So I meet this guy, and we start looking at rentals on the Upper East Side, right? He wants rentals, this townhouse, and he wants something on the park, and he kind of like flakes a little bit, right? I'm like, God damn it, right? Starting this new business, kind of freaking out. And I finally get him back on the phone. I'm like, hey, so do you want to move forward? Do you want to get something? And he's got his budgets all over the place. He's like, yeah, well, I started thinking about it. I don't think I'm ever going back to the office, and I don't think I ever need to be in New York City ever again, and so I'm kind of like thinking Florida. I'm like, okay, let's go to Florida. Just like this guttural instinct in me, like, let's go. It's like, oh, you do Florida? Yes, I do.
Hey. Oh, just like the Maybach in Ohio.
Knock on as many doors as I can. I want to meet 15 new people every single day. I want everybody to know, when you think real estate, you think Serhant. When you think real estate, you think Serhant, especially in the luxury market. Your market now is not just these few miles. Your market is now everywhere because this is a people business, which is why I take that muscle memory that I built from knocking on those doors from when I was a little kid, when I totally hated it. Because what's the worst thing that could happen? No one ever opened a door and punched me in the face. The only way you do not make it to the ocean is if you stop paddling. So you just have to keep going. You gotta wake up early and go to bed late. You gotta work your ass off, put in the work, and the work will take care of you. Thank you very much.
Good little road trip. 2 good speaking gigs. Met a lot of good people. Got to drive some crazy cars. Had ice cream. Went for a romantic run on the beach with you. Do not open until Sunday. What in the world? This thing is so heavy. Whoa, God. What in the world did she get me? What is this? Happy Father's Day, Papa. We love you so much. We thought when you're having a bad day, you'd look at this and smile. Oh, in case of emergency, break glass. This is so weird. Oh, they're like real Oreos in there. This is just gonna torture me all day. Okay. Wow.